Hi.
Hi.
Uh, Welcome to the last episode of the Theory of Humor. I feel like I say that like every time it's like a new low.
Yeah.
Like it truly is a disappointing low. You can
Yeah.
already see the title of this.
Mm-hmm. You
I can
sure
already
can.
see the title of this. Number 3 trending. It can't be number 1. That's like what's famous?
Kimmel. Jimmy
Yeah.
Kimmel.
No, he's 2 because Mr. Beast is trending number 1.
Oh yeah. He put out a
It's
new
like
video
Mr.
giving
Beast
poor people
gaming.
money.
Yeah, it's Mr. Beast gaming though. Like he's doing like, oh, I just gave a villager 10,000 emeralds.
Yeah.
Well, now that nobody's watching, I'm Micah.
I'm not.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
This is nice. Just two friends having dinner, hanging out. No pressure, nothing weird.
Oh, baby.
My stereo does that all the time. It's like it has a mind of its own.
See, that's funny because she was talking about how like normal it was, and then a chipmunk made a like a love song go on, but it was a really creepy love song intro.
Yeah. Like right as soon as she was saying that nothing was weird, that started playing, and it was in fact quite weird.
And like he's trying to save it because like, yeah, I've got 3 talking chipmunks living with me. Like I'm not a crazy person.
Yeah.
So like he's trying to do a good job saving, and like it sure does seem like him from her perspective.
You were saying?
Oh, nothing. I was just a little nervous about coming over here. I wasn't sure if you thought that this was a date or something.
A date? No. The wiring in my unit is shot.
You should get an electrician to fix that.
I don't need anyone to fix anything for me.
That's funny because another chipmunk got involved and dimmed the lights when he was saying that he didn't think it was a date. And of course, like low lighting is considered to be a romantic thing. So dimming the lights right after you said that you don't think it's romantic, it's sending the wrong signal.
Yeah.
But he's trying to explain away by saying he has faulty stuff going on, and she's like, "Oh, you should get that fixed because that's a thing you should get fixed if that's a problem." But that isn't the problem. So then he has to cover his ass, and he manages to cover his ass and also tell off the chipmunks at the same time. Except the chipmunks didn't listen, and he just sounds like an asshole to her.
It just seems weird behavior from her because like she doesn't know that the chipmunks exist.
And even if she did, that's still weird behavior.
Yes.
Okay.
Could you excuse me for a moment? I'm gonna go check the fuse box. Hey! Look, I know what you guys are up to. Alvin! Where's Al? Ow!
See, that's funny because he got hurt, and that's funny.
It is funny. You could see how loud I was laughing at that.
It's true. He's also gonna have to call poison control because that shit cannot go in your eyes. But also, he's also trying to cover his ass more for the fireplace.
Mm-hmm. Which was also done by Chipmunk.
Yeah. Conspicuous timing too, because like this is like, let's just say like this is like 2004, 2005. There's definitely like remote control operation for like all of these things, for like low lighting,
yeah,
music playing, fireplace. Like that seems all remote. Maybe not the same remote. Like definitely 3 different remotes, but that's all possible.
And you could have them like taped to like under the table, so like he could have just like pressed a button. Of course he didn't. We know that he didn't, but she's definitely thinking something's up.
She knows that something's up and that maybe it's not him.
Also, a fun little thing is that he was talking to the two chipmunks that aren't Alvin. He was looking around for Alvin. And he called out Alvin, and that's like a part of the trope of Alvin and the Chipmunks is that the guys are always yelling at Alvin or for Alvin.
Because Alvin is the most mischievous.
Dave, are you okay?
Everything's fine. Why did you do that?
I was just trying to help, Dave. You have garlic breath.
Well, stop helping. You're ruining everything. I think I got something in my eye.
Here, let me see. Yeah, it looks really irritated. So red. What happened? Oh, what's that?
It's funny because he saw Alvin and threw something at him. Again, from her perspective of not knowing that there's chipmunks, makes no sense whatsoever. Especially while she was checking out his eyes to see if they were okay.
Yeah. Also, irritated is a homonym. Homonym alert.
Yeah.
Because irritated means it's there's something wrong with it, and it looks like almost infected, but irritated is also kind of agitated. Because he is irritated in both senses, because his eye was candy sprayed, and he's also angry at the chipmunk behavior.
I thought I saw a rat.
A rat?
Probably nothing. Here, let's finish eating, huh? Tomorrow I'm gonna call the exterminator. Ow!
Wow, chicka wow, wow, chicka wow, wow.
What?
Claire.
Dave! Dave!
Tell her she completes you. It works.
What are you doing?
The chipmunk made a sex noise.
That is a thing that happened, yeah.
Is it? Children.
We were all gathered to see it. Also, the chipmunk threw something at him because he said something about the exterminator.
Yeah. Now she definitely knows that something is up.
And he's trying really hard to
make sure that the chipmunks stay invisible to her.
Yeah. And he's not doing a very good job of it. I mean, I suppose.
Yeah, because the underlying
from seeing it.
Yeah, the underlying thing is that this is his ex-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to set him up, but he doesn't want their help. But they're just we're gonna do it anyways.
You got it, Dave.
Dave. Dave, let go.
I'm sorry, Claire, it's just... I lost my job, Claire, and I guess I just needed a hug.
Well, why didn't you just say so? Tell me what happened.
Well, this is gonna sound really strange.
No games, no fooling around.
The truth?
Please, I'm begging you.
My life is being sabotaged by talking chipmunks.
You know what?
I'm not crazy, I swear.
You just let it run out.
Okay.
You haven't changed at all.
See, that was funny because he told the truth. But because this is based in reality, that's not believable.
Especially the way he phrased it.
Yeah. Sabotage. Sabotage is not it's such a harsh word.
Yeah, and he could have explained I found these chipmunks and they talk and they've been sabotaging my life, and that's a much better way of putting it. I think it's still not great. I feel you need a couple more paragraphs to fully flesh out the idea you're trying to present.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had to pick one line, what he said ain't it.
That's definitely the YouTube headline of said thing.
Yeah. That's what we should call this episode.
Stop. But it's, if your ex said that to you, you probably storm out too. Just I did the right thing leaving this one. Well, Well, how did you like that?
I didn't.
I know we did. Well, join us next time when we watch. I own this on DVD, and I wish I didn't just say that out loud.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
I don't own any other property of Alvin and the Chipmunks except for this movie on DVD.
I might have this song, like the Alvin and the Chipmunks like Christmas song. I might have that on like a Christmas compilation CD somewhere in my house, but I do not intentionally own anything Alvin and the Chipmunks related.
I did see the first 3 movies in theaters with my grandfather.
I saw one of them in on like a giant inflatable thing at my elementary school's like field, like next to the playground. And like they would play baseball if baseball was played there.
Sure.
I don't know why we had that field, but we sure did. And there was like a little fun event, and there was Fun Dip, and I had the Fun Dip, and I don't think it was the first time I had Fun Dip, so it wasn't like a memorable time to have Fun Dip, but it was a time that I had Fun Dip, and I was like, this is pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah. And again, I couldn't tell you which of the Alvin and the Chipmunk movies it was, but it was one of them.
It would have to be the first one, but I'm not gonna date ourselves.
No, because it wasn't like it wasn't a thing that I went to like while I was at the elementary school. It was just like a town event that happened to be at the elementary school. So it's really up in the air.
It's true. That's just some logic.
My mom watched the Drake and Josh episode.
And
She's not one of our fans. She's not one of our 0 fans.
I'm not one of our fans.
That's fair.
This will literally be such a big hit once it gets traction.
I'm doing the screen. I'm sharing sound. The thing that I'm doing.
You're sharing computer sound?
Yes, I am.